there, Scorpio. How are you? We're going to get started on your psychic tarot reading. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck. And for you, my dear Scorpio, I think I want to use this one right here. It's called the Tarot of the Enchanted Soul. This is what it looks like. Tarot of the Enchanted Soul. Scorpio. I'm standing, guys. I'm standing up. And this is me kind of like squatting down. Yeah, I know. Doesn't that hurt your butt? I have buns of steel, guys, okay? This is me squatting down. And that's kind of the way I'm going to be doing your reading. Why are you doing that? Because it feels good. It feels good, guys. I'm doing my readings now without a chair because the chair was really limiting and restricting me, guys. It was not allowing me to move. And I got to move, guys. Especially while I'm doing readings, especially because I become like super stimulated. And if you guys have noticed, some of you have, because I've seen people comment before, like, you know, you look uncomfortable, or you look, you keep moving. Why are you pulling on your clothes, or your clothes? You shouldn't wear that clothes because, you know, it's making you uncomfortable. And I'm like, it's not that, people. It's not that. I have ADHD, guys, okay? I have ADHD. It's an actual diagnosis, and I'm stressing that, okay? Because a lot of people these days, they say they have ADHD, and they don't have ADHD. They just say that they have it because they have some restlessness, so they can't concentrate, so they just say that they have ADHD. If to truly have ADHD, guys, okay, you at least have to have a diagnosis, okay? And these days, people just go to the doctor and they tell the doctor, I have these symptoms, and there isn't an actual diagnosis that is performed by a psychiatrist, a diagnostician, or a psychologist. People just, they skip all that, and then they just, you know, get the medication for it. And well, they might not have that, okay? They might not. I'm not saying they do or they don't. I mean, but it's like up in the air. But anyways, I'm just stressing that fact, guys. I have an actual ADHD diagnosis. Like, I was tested for it a while back. There's actual tests that they perform on you to, I can't really remember what they were, what they were like, or what exactly what I was doing, but they're testing your responses. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But I remember taking several tests on a computer, and they were weird. Like, you don't know what's going on, but you might hear something, and then they tell you to do certain things on there. And based on, you know, your reaction, your responses, they come up with some sort of diagnosis, and they determine whether you have ADHD or not. And well, what that means, guys, is that I need to move, okay? That's me. That's when I'm in my element. And I didn't even realize how much I was limiting and restricting myself before by simply sitting down on a chair. It's kind of cruel, actually, now that I think about it. It's cruel. And it's cruel to the kids that have ADHD who are in school climbing the desk, and who can't, you know, sit down. They can't sit down, and they're squirming in their seat. It's cruel. It really is. It's cruel to do that to somebody with ADHD, because it's almost like you're handicapping us in a way. So I began to feel unmotivated, guys. I began to lose my passion for my work. Yes, I'm telling you this, Scorpio. And my work wasn't that, I didn't get that happy feeling from my work. It was a burden. It became a burden. And I started to ask myself, what is it? And I got the idea of, like, you need to start changing the way that you do readings. You just need to change things up. And I started working out. I'm running now to deal with just anxiety and stress and the restlessness that comes with ADHD. Running, being active is something that really helps us out. And I noticed that the running really helped. And I was talking to somebody about, you know, running, and just, you know, living a healthier lifestyle. And they told me that I should try standing while doing work. And I thought, standing? They said, yeah, you know, standing, and especially because you work from home, you know, you're going to be burning more calories. And it doesn't seem like a lot one day of standing, but if you do that all year, it all builds up, okay? So I started doing it because of that. I thought, okay, it's going to help me, you know, be healthier. It's going to help my circulation as well. I thought it's all good. I'm going to start doing that. And to my surprise, I realized that start simply by standing, it's motivating me, it's re-inspiring me. I'm becoming more happy. I'm excited about my readings again. My energy is flowing. I'm being more communicative with you guys. I'm connecting with you guys a lot more. It's simply by just standing, guys. So why am I talking about that? That is of significance. That is of importance, guys. What is it that you are doing at this moment that is zapping your energy? I'm hearing not allowing you to perform to your best ability. There's something that for many of you, you need to change up. And it's something that you might, it's the simplest thing, guys. Like, look at me. I just removed the chair. That's it. All right. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Scorpio. Holy Spirit, please do clear the path for me so that I may connect with my dear Scorpio collective with ease. We have the 9 of Coins, luxury, abundance, wealth, success, independence, opulence, thrive, and comfort. Kind of goes with the message that I'm telling you. Okay, I feel like this is the overall energy, guys. Nothing is an accident, guys. Not with me, not while I'm doing a reading. Okay, everything matters from the moment that I start recording. What I'm saying, even if it seems like I'm just talking a bunch of nonsense or that I'm deviating from the topic, becoming distracted or rambling on, I'm not. Everything matters in a reading. Everything that comes out of this mouth, okay? Everything that I'm doing, everything that happens around me as well, at least for me, I'm taking all of that in. This is the 9 of Pentacles, okay? The 9 of Pentacles is a person that is focused on themselves. Is focused on themselves because they are trying, okay, to better themselves, okay? So you see how this goes, guys, this 9 of Pentacles. Many of you, there's certain goals that you have. I'm hearing you're wanting to bring more comfort into your life, more luxury, more abundance, more wealth. You're trying to attract success, be successful. I'm hearing at something. Be more independent. I'm hearing depend less on others or depend less on this or that. You want to thrive, okay? Thrive. And I'm hearing, and you're going to do that by ensuring that you are comfortable, that it feels right. You see that comfort that's there? This is Pentacle energy, guys. It has to do with how you feel. It has to do with this material world. So we could say this person in this 9 of Pentacles, for example, is somebody that takes very good care of themselves. And in order to take good care of yourself, you have to be aware of yourself. I'm hearing of your body. So you see how that is what I'm telling you guys is important. Now, something that's standing out to me, guys, is that there's a ruby. There's a ruby right there, and that's the root chakra. It has to do with the lower part of our body. So the root chakra is of significance, guys. This is about becoming more grounded. This is about giving yourself what it is that you need in order to be able to perform at your best every day. So this is what is most important, guys, at this time. This is what is most important. Your body. So are you feeling a lack of inspiration the way I was? Right at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. There's something here that you're not happy with. It says heartbreak, loss, betrayal, emotional pain, separation, sadness, trauma, and tears. There's something here that I'm hearing that makes you feel uncomfortable. That there is something here that is a problem, is an issue. I'm hearing for you. Because it's going to affect this Nine of Pentacles. It's going to affect, I'm hearing, how prepared you are every day. So you have to think about it, okay? How am I suffering at this moment? And sometimes, you know, you think it's one thing, but it's another. What is first you need to identify what is the thing that when I'm doing it, it makes me sad. Like, what is it? What is the thing that I hate doing, or the one thing that just drains me, or I just don't find any inspiration from doing this, or you know, I just can't. Like, what is it? First, you need to identify what is being affected. Your relationships, for example. What's being affected? My career, my work, my health. You need to identify what is being affected, and that's like the first step. So identify what is causing you some discomfort. There's some discomfort of some sort here, guys, that needs to be addressed. Okay, so that's the present moment. Tell me more about this, Holy Spirit. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me what this Three of Swords is. For each and every one of you, this Three of Swords is going to be something different. You see, there's something that is limiting you. There's something that is restricting you. You see, there's a cage there. That's the devil, by the way. Oppression, obsession, control, domination, addiction, temptation, materialism, and ambition. The devil. There is something that is limiting, restricting you, keeping you back, holding you back, not allowing you, I'm hearing, to reach that, not necessarily reach, but it's just making things harder for you when they don't have to be that hard. Because again, I feel like you've already reached a certain level of success, or you've accomplished a lot. I feel like you find yourself overall at a good place, but it's almost as if maybe you cannot find happiness. Maybe it feels like you just can't be happy. And it's like, why? I just can't be happy, or I just can't feel right. I just can't be comfortable. Like there's always something, you know, there. There definitely is. One more card, Holy Spirit. Oh, let's take a look at your biggest challenge. What is your biggest challenge? Let's see. It's time to remove limitations and restriction, guys. And for many of you, that could certainly be just freedom, especially with that devil being there. You need to allow yourself more freedom as well. Perhaps do things differently. Because I see the Nine of Pentacles, I see it as somebody that certainly could be original. You need to start doing things. I see the Nine of Pentacles as something that is tailored, you know, it's tailored, it's customized to you. It's like you. So there's something here I'm hearing that needs to be tailored, that needs to be customized to you specifically, okay? What is, my dear, there could be some addictions as well for others of you, okay, that are getting in the way. Look at what we have here. This is your biggest challenge. We have the Six of Wands, which is victory, it's success, it's triumph, pride, victory, recognition, success, glory, and admiration. And then we have the Six of Swords. Better times, moving on, progress, calmer waters, healing, mental stability, and transition. And then here we have perspective, and it says perspective, limbo, sacrifice, letting go, surrender, enlightenment, delays, and reflection. Guys, what is holding you back is a certain perspective. This is your biggest challenge. Your biggest challenge, perhaps, I feel like, is recognizing the success it is that you have already accomplished, all the great things you've already been able to do. Your biggest challenge as well maybe is just finding happiness in the present moment, finding happiness in the progress that you've already made. With the six of wands, we have two sixes. Sixes are of significance. I'm hearing there's a need for you to move on from something at the present moment. A certain feeling, guys. I feel like this is a certain feeling or a certain mindset, a certain way of seeing things, okay, that is limiting you and it's restricting you. Because at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Hangman. This is a higher perspective. So what are you not seeing? You're not seeing you're not seeing how well it is that you're doing at this time, because listen, you did get the Nine of Pentacles. It's probably that feeling that I was telling you guys, where it's like you're always looking. I mean, there's somebody here, right, that's always looking at ways, nitpicking perhaps at things that they can improve about themselves. And listen, everybody can always expand their mind a little bit more, grow a little bit more. Everybody can, okay? Everybody has room to grow. Everybody. I'm hearing, but when that becomes like a hyper focus, when that's all you think about, it becomes something else. It's like you're not. It's never good enough. Like you're not good enough. It's never good enough. You need to know that you've accomplished a lot, and whatever it is that you do, okay, every day, all the things that you do, all the right things, I'm here, you need to focus on that, because that's really truly what matters here, okay? The Six of Wands, there is a triumph, there is a success, there is, you should have pride, okay? You are victorious, you have, okay, you have. You deserve recognition, I'm hearing, but this recognition is not, it's recognition from your own self. You yourself need to recognize something, my dear Scorpio. You yourself. Six of Swords says you need to move away from a certain thought process. Move away from a certain thought process. I want to get those cards again. What did we have? I really want to get them because I want to decode this. But listen, this is a collective reading, which means there's so many of you. It's not going to be narrowed down to one thing specific. We could narrow it down to a specific energy. And with just having the energy, we could, you can apply that and see, how does this energy fit in my life? But I'm really wanting to go back. Anyways, that's your biggest challenge right there. Let's take a look at the past. Let's take a look at the past and see how the past relates to the present moment. Let's see. Let's take a look at the past, my dear Scorpio. How is the past of significance? I mean, looking at the past could give us a higher perspective. It could give us an answer, a look into how things got to this point. Or it could just illuminate something for us. Let's see. Let's take a look at the past, Holy Spirit. Let's take a look at the past. We have the King of Swords in the past. Maturity, authority, clarity, judge, analytical principles, reason, logic, and power. In the past, I feel like this is you, my dear Scorpio. I see you there's this hyper awareness, there's this clarity, there is this higher perspective. I feel like you've gained control. I'm hearing you gain some sort of control over your own life, and this allowed you to see things clearly and in a different way that you didn't see before, which was incredibly empowering, okay? So what did you see before? What higher perspective? How was your mind expanded in the past? Okay, I see this as being something, incredibly positive here for you and empowering, guys. Logic, power, principles, maturity, authority, clarity, judge, analytical. Simply by being in this energy, it says that it gave you It allowed you to make better decisions. It allowed you, I'm hearing, to see things logically and perhaps remove yourself emotionally. I see you being emotionally withdrawn in the past. And overall, I feel like this is something very positive, guys, because again, I feel like removing yourself emotionally in the past really empowered you, okay? Because again, it gave you like this clear perspective. It allowed you to see things very clearly, okay? I'm hearing, which gave you this authority over your life, better judgment as well. Tell me more about the past. One more card for the past. There could be a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius for some of you. That's in connection to that. We have the Judgment. It says judgment, rebirth, awakening, resurrection, inner calling, and transformation. You see, it goes like with what I'm telling you guys. Absolutely. What did you see before? What did you see before? I feel like there was at the very least this moment of clarity, this epiphany, like, you know, like that moment. This is what it feels like. And I'm hearing like, and like in that moment, it's like you saw everything clearly, even if it was just for like a minute, okay? This moment of clarity, like it just came together. And I'm hearing, and you made a decision, you made a choice in that moment. I'm hearing you had this awakening, this rebirth. There was this inner calling and yes, this transformation that took place in that moment. Your psyche, perhaps, something transformed within you. I'm hearing, and you made a choice, you made a decision. You made a choice and you made a decision. That's the past. Let's take a look at the present moment. Let's take a look at the present moment, my dear Scorpio. Let's take a look at the present moment. We have the Five of Wands and it's reversed. Okay, so the Five of Wands reversed. I feel like you're no need to compete. I feel like, yeah, like upright competition, conflict, fights, battle, challenges, strife, disagreements, and hassle. I feel like you're tired of trying to prove yourself. You're tired of trying to prove yourself, trying to prove something. I'm hearing make a point, maybe make somebody see something or not. Like you're tired of that. You're tired of fighting with yourself. I'm hearing you're tired of fighting with others. And it's something that you just, don't want anything to be with. You don't want to be in conflict. You don't want to fight. You don't want to be in any sort of battle. And you don't. There could be a particular person that you're disagreeing with, that maybe you're not really getting along with, and perhaps that really was draining you, took a lot from you. Who knows, okay? But it's reverse. Reverse says that you just have risen above that, guys. You've risen above that. You're not trying to prove anything to anyone, not anymore. If you were, you're not trying to do that. You're not trying to fight with anybody. And, there might be other people perhaps that are still entertaining this energy around you here and there. And if it is there, I feel like it's something that you are trying to, move away from. We have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you have this... there's this energy that I'm feeling right now of wanting to return to the past, wanting things to be like they were in the past. Not necessarily a specific moment in time I'm hearing, but a particular feeling. It's a feeling that you want to go back to, okay? Of peace. Of peace. I mean, where everything's just right. There's no conflict. There's no tension here. I'm hearing between me, between you, within me. Like you just want this inner peace and inner calm. And that's the present moment, guys. Beautiful energy. Look at that. You don't want to fight. You don't want to be in conflict. Listen, that means you know, you want to leave any sort of pettiness behind, and you just want things to work out in your life in every way. I'm hearing in the relationships that you have with other people, you just want them to be in harmony. We have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which says that I feel like this is your energy. Like, I feel like you're willing to be a team player, to be of assistance to others. And I feel like you it's not that you expect, but just naturally, I'm hearing with the Six of Cups, you know, automatically it should be that way with others towards you. I'm hearing you want to ask for help and not feel weird about it. And then, you know, you also want others to ask for help, you know, if they need it from you. And you just, you know, want it to just flow in that manner. I mean, you want to learn as well. You want to evolve. You are ready to expand. I'm hearing your relationships, your life. Again, we saw that with the Nine of Pentacles at the very beginning, which said what, my dear Scorpio? It says that there's an emphasis on the self. There's an emphasis on the self. There is a desire to want to expand your horizons, to be the best it is that you can be, to grow mentally, spiritually, physically, in every way possible. And it's all meant for the purpose of enriching your life, to bring more peace, serenity, comfort, security into your life. And I feel like that's your main focus, guys. So, like the things that you were struggling with before, the problems, the issues that you had before, I mean, you just want to, you know, find a solution to those things. If there's anybody that you are in conflict with, I feel like you just, again, want to find a resolution. You want to work things out. And that's what you want to do. Beautiful energy, guys. Look at that. That's you at the present moment. Let's take a look at the future. How is this going to, what can you expect? Let's take a look at your environment. As a matter of fact, that's the present moment. I feel like that's you. That's the energy that you are exuding, my dear Scorpio. Let's see. What is the energy around you? I want to see, what is the energy around you? What is the energy around you? We have the Six of Pentacles. The energy around you is that of giving and receiving. So I feel like that is very much being emphasized here. The exchanges that you're having with somebody, okay? Doesn't that go with what I was telling you guys? Like a little while ago, I said, you know, you just want to, if you need something, if you have something in your mind, if you need help, for example, it's like you could just, I mean, open up to somebody, the Six of Cups, and tell them, and not feel like, you know, not feel threatened by it because they're not going to use it against you, or they're not going to throw it in your face, or they're not going to fight with you. It's like you could just, it's being, you know, you could just be yourself and say how you're feeling, and have the other person do the same. Right? And have the other person do the same. Isn't that beautiful? Like having that relationship with somebody where you could just talk to them and you know that like there's no threat there. And well, the Six of Cups is the Six of Pentacles is here in the environment: charity, exchange, benevolence, handouts, welfare, sharing, generosity, and assistance. I feel like you find yourself in a place, my dear Scorpio. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. I do feel like you need help, you know, at this time. Maybe, you know, emotional, you're feeling abandoned for some reason. There's a sense of loneliness for others of you. Maybe you're feeling a bit isolated for whatever reason. Maybe you're having financial hardships. The home, I'm hearing it's a problem for some of you. Whatever there is, I'm hearing there is something going on with the Five of Pentacles. So perhaps this is somebody else, okay? and you're seeing this, whatever the case, the energy in the environment is that of, okay, you are in need. Okay, you are in need of something. I'm there for you. I'm there for you. You have the help, okay, as well. You need to know that. You have the help, you have the support it is that you need, okay? It's around you. So don't feel isolated, don't feel lonely, don't feel downcasted, don't feel abandoned. And if you do feel that way, it could be because you yourself, something it is that you're doing is causing you to feel that way, because there's no reason for you to feel this way, because there is help and there is support around you. Something that I'm noticing here is this. You see how the scales are not they're not balanced. So for many of you, you might have a problem with that. You know, many of you could find yourself in a vulnerable spot, and you have an issue and a problem with accepting help from others, because for each and every one of you, why that's a problem, it's, you know, going to be for, you know, slightly different reasons. But yeah. I'm hearing you need to learn how to receive help when you need it. You need to be open to receive, okay? You need to be open to receive, knowing that you are worthy, okay? You are worthy of that. You are deserving of that. Six of Pentacles, that's the energy around you, my dear. The help is there. It is. There's so much help around you. There's so much help around you. All right. I'm hearing it could be as simple as asking Spirit, okay, asking. Me, myself, like now that I think about it, I'm saying that I said that for a reason, because I even have issues. I have issues asking for help. I don't like asking for help. So much so, I realized this when I discovered, I realized that I wasn't even really asking my spirit guides for help. My help would just be like, help, give me the strength, you know, to figure this out, or, you know, help, you know, that was the help that I was asking for. And I felt bad or wrong, like if I was asking too much of my spirit guides, if I asked them flat out, give me this. Like I felt bad about that. Like I don't know, undeserving, or like I was being selfish. That's the way that I felt when I would ask my spirit guides, like, listen, this is what I need. This is what I need. Help me with this. Help me with this specifically. And I realized, I noticed, oh my God, I never really asked my spirit guides for anything specific. I just kind of asked for help, you know, and don't really identify exactly what it is that I want or what it is that I need. And I held myself back from that. And that, you know, illuminated to me a limiting belief, something that was, limiting, restricting me in some way in my waking life. And I realized that was that I had issues taking help. And the reason for that was because I felt like selfish in doing that. All right. So just, you know, examine that, my dear Scorpio. Let's see. I feel like what's really being emphasized at this moment perhaps are those limiting beliefs, okay? Because we saw the Hangman earlier that are limiting and restricting you at this time in some way, and not allowing you to completely see yourself and what you've done and what you have accomplished with clarity. Let's take a look how you can expect things to be moving forward, my dear Scorpio. How are things going to be moving forward for you? How can you expect the days, the weeks to continue? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords in its reverse. Moving fast, impatient, rash, fearless, brave, daring, direct, going against the flow in its reverse. Let's get another card. So this Knight of Swords reversed tells me that I kind of see this as a good thing, okay? Because it kind of feels like to me that you're not going to be jumping into conclusions. This is kind of like an automated thinking, like something that you don't even think about. It's like something that you just do, kind of like an impulse. Because the Knight of Swords is very impulsive. They kind of just like, the Knight of Swords is the one that I see them as shooting first and asking questions later. They hear they hear something, right? The sword shoot has to do with communication as well. It's like something you information comes in, you get a hold of something, and then it's like that's your automatic thought. That's where you go first, and it's like an impulse, fast moving, impatient, rash, fearless, brave, daring, direct, going against the flow. Okay, let's get another card. We have, that's the other one that does that. I was about to say that. The other one that shoots first and asks questions later is the Knight of Wands. These two, look, you got both of them, but you got it upright. It says brave, interesting, travel, energy, risk taker, adrenaline, daring, wanderlust, sudden, and rebel. This is you doing things differently. That's you getting re-inspired. That's like a fire being lit under your butt. And then that's just like, yeah, absolutely like an adrenaline rush. Okay, that's going to travel through your body and it's going to fill you with this sense of wonder. And it's like this very sudden feeling that it's just going to like, you know, do something to you. Interesting. This is you. I feel like your thoughts, okay, certain impulses. There's impulses here, guys. Things that you're doing that you don't even realize that are confining you and restricting you. I see you being more aware of those things and being less impulsive, I'm hearing, which is going to make you less brash, less rash, and I mean, it's going to give you a moment to do the right movement. I'm hearing do the right thing. Okay. And in fact, more naturally, because what you're doing at this time with this Knight of Swords being reversed is like something being forced back. Okay. So you've actually been holding yourself back a lot. I'm hearing a natural thought process, a natural instinct, a natural reaction. It's like being held back, and then you do in a way what you were conditioned or something to do. So I see that happening. Looking at that, look at that, guys. I see you. Doing the right things, doing what comes naturally. I see you being more in your element. Look at that, the 9 of Cups, guys. Oh my God, wishes, satisfaction, happiness, dreams coming true, warmth and joy. This is you just trusting yourself, guys. This is you trusting yourself. This is you being in your element. This is you, I'm hearing, reacting in your own natural way, the way that you're supposed to, without any outside influence, without those limiting beliefs and false constructs. I'm hearing influencing you, and then the way that you behave and the way that you think. This is so good, guys, because you're going to be able to feel it. It's kind of like what I told you guys in the beginning. Remember what I said about the chair? Like, I started to feel so sad, guys. I was sad. I was not happy about work anymore. And then you start thinking work is the problem. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this. Maybe I'm supposed to be doing that. Or, you know, you start thinking that way. And before you know it, there's like all these other things that you think are the problem, when it's not even that. It's something, could be very simple. Like with me, it's just a chair. I remove the chair. And what is the chair symbolic of? The chair is symbolic of doing something just because you think it's the way you're supposed to do it. That's what the chair represents to me. I got on a chair because that's just how you do things, right? That's how you think. That's how you're supposed to do things. But no. No, it's not. I'm hearing you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed. Don't think that. Don't think you're supposed to do something, okay? I mean, so what do you think you're supposed to be doing? What do you think? Like, what are you doing at this time that you don't realize that you're doing because you think you're supposed to be doing it? It's limiting and it's restricting you because you're going against your own natural instinct, your own natural way of doing things, okay? I see you figuring whatever that is out. It's a certain impulse that you have, guys, that like gets blocked. But I see you I see you discovering what that is, and I see it re-inspiring you with this Knight of Wands, and it's just going to really give you this push. It is that you need this. It's going to light a fire under your butt, and it's just the Knight of Wands as well is a rebel. Okay, so there might be you might be rebelling. I'm telling you, Scorpio, you need to do things differently. It doesn't matter how weird it is. Like really, I'm gonna start doing readings, guys, the way I feel like it, and I don't give a damn like who thinks what. And I'm just gonna be myself. Like, you know, I'm always moving. You know, sometimes I might, you know, depending on the energy that I have, I might want to jump, you know, I might want to jump. I might want to punch, you know, I might want to like drop to the floor and like stretch or just scream because of what it is that I'm feeling. Okay. Because I'm like, I need that. Oh my God. Like I'm just realizing as I'm telling you this, how much it is that I am restricting myself in my own self-expression by just, you know, staying still and you know. So how is it that you can rebel? How you need to. I see that happening, and then I see you just being so incredibly happy, guys. I see you regaining, you know, being satisfied with life again, feeling happy too, and feeling like, you know what, things are happening for me. I feel joyous. Like my wishes are coming true. You're going to be able to see your dreams, the possibility of your dreams becoming a reality. Like overall, like emotionally, it's just really going to put you in such a nice, beautiful place, guys. Gosh, I love this reading so much. Look at that. That's what you can expect. That's what you can expect. Now, the Knight of Wands as well, guys, it does have to do, I see it as like your life force and energy, okay? So pay attention to that, guys. Like pay attention to yourself and how it is that you work. I'm hearing how it is that you work, how it is that you do things. We have the Magician, oh my God, which is all about using your power, okay? Using your power, using what it is that your own abilities, what you have at your disposal, what comes naturally as well for you, resourcefulness, action, manifestation, mastery, skill, focus, and alchemy. You see, I see that as being you mastering your own self, which is figuring yourself out. I know how I work. I know how I work. And simply by knowing how it is that I work, by knowing my unique energetic stamp, I know how to use it to its best ability. It's going to make you more resourceful. Is going to help you gain mastery over certain things I'm hearing that you were having issues with. It's going to make you more focused as well and better able, I'm hearing, to manifest your homes, your dreams, and your aspirations. And then here we have the Two of Pentacles. Juggling finances, choices, cycles, spinning plates, cash flow, money, and stress. You see, all of this is going to better help you. It's going to help you do more. You're going to be a lot more productive. You're going to be able to do more. You're going to be able to do so much, guys, and be very, very productive. And it's just going to make you feel so good, guys, because it's going to be an energy that is in constant flow, and it's just always going to be moving. You see, like that infinity sign that's here? It just flows. It just flows. There's nothing like stopping it, restricting it. So this is like an abundant flow of energy, guys, that you're going to be using very effectively. Beautiful energy, guys. Look at that. This is beautiful, guys. It's just a beautiful reading. Let's see. Let's get some oracle cards for you, my dear Scorpio. Let's get some from here and the self-care and from the animal power deck. If you want to book a reading with me, my dear Scorpio, you could do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. Scorpio, Scorpio, closing message for my dear Scorpio. We have Roadrunner, transform, get the heck out. Transform your energy. Have you been listening to me? Roadrunner, transform your energy. Wasn't I telling guys, you just need to figure out how think about yourself as just this source of energy. How is my energy being limited? How am I limiting myself? How am I cutting the flow out? You know, how am I cutting the flow here, there? How? Ask yourself. Transform your energy. Here it says, embrace new adventure. You see, you need to try something new. I feel like this message is for me as well, guys, because I have a Scorpio moon in Vedic astrology. The horse, guys, I feel like it's asking you to think outside the box. Is asking you to come out of that box, okay? It's asking you to try something new, embrace new adventure, try something new. I'm telling you. And be amazed. Transform your energy. I'm hearing it's all about how it is that you are applying your energy, using it. All right, let's see. Scorpio, let's get a card from the self-care deck. Extra card. All right. Scorpio, Scorpio, closing message for my dear Scorpio. Closing message for my dear Scorpio. I promise you, I've been squatting throughout, you know, your reading. It looks funny. I mean, if a camera was more at a distance, I would look hilarious. But listen, it just works for me, you know. And if I was really being myself, guys, I would be walking around my home while doing a reading. I even thought about, you know what? I need to ditch this microphone and get that microphone where I could walk. And then I thought, well, in that case, I'm going to need a camera that is able to detect my movements and follow me around. But that's really what I would love to do. You know, I would love to just kind of like walk around and I don't know. I'm still like, I need freedom to move, you know? All right, let's see. We have authenticity. Live life for you, not the audience in your head. You see, this is you. You need to start doing what feels right to you. Hey, it looks weird. It's whatever. It's different. Like, what are others going to think? Who gives a damn, okay? It's going to allow you to be your best self. It's going to allow you to do more, to accomplish a lot more. And it's going to, best of all, it's going to make you happy, okay? And that's what matters, you see? This is about authenticity, about being truly who it is that you are and not caring what anybody else, you know, has to say or what anybody thinks about it. Live life for you, not the audience in your head, okay? Final message from the Butterfly Effect deck. All right, let's see. Closing message, Holy Spirit, closing message for my dear, beautiful Scorpio people. Here we go. It says intuition. And at the bottom of the deck, it says recognition and perseverance and perspective. It says your intuition is your superpower. You are harnessing your psychic abilities and learning to trust that inner voice to guide the decisions you make. So you're listening more to yourself. You're allowing your intuition to guide you, which is all about, I'm hearing, just getting in touch with your own energy. And I'm hearing learning how it is that you process things, learning how it is that you work. So many of you are using your absolutely, your intuition is your superpower, my dear Scorpio. Use it to your advantage. So I see you doing that, connecting more with your intuition. Recognition, the spotlight is on you. Not only will you accomplish your goals and come out on top, but others will also recognize your success. You fought a good fight. Look at that. Recognition. Perseverance. You're going to work hard for something to find a way to bring your plans to completion with a rekindled love for the journey of worrying less about the end result. All of these things go. Perspective. You'll realize that there's only one thing you can change, your perspective, and find peace in knowing that what you've endured has purpose, even if you don't yet understand it. This is what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.